How we doing? Thought I'd do a video here of a color variation on the D-rib golden stone. This is the brown, the improved brown D-rib stone. I've been playing with it. Really like the way it's been fishing and the ultimate looks of it here. So here we go. We'll give it a shot. So in the vise, I'm going to start out with a MFC 7073 size 10 bent shank hook, and on it I've got a 3.25 tungsten lucent coffee bead. So I'm going to start out by cutting a piece of lead, and this is the flat lead tape on this, and so we're going to go ahead and lay it, and I like to start it basically right at the point, and I'm going to lay down the lead tape, run it all the way up to the front to the bead, and then on the front section, the front thorax, we're just going to go ahead and double it up. Come in here, we'll clip our tag in. Okay, the thread I'm using is, I have found I like this color to start out with. It's MFC's light brown in a 6/0. And what we're going to do is just going to take our thread and get it started here. And like we do in the golden stone, I'm going to go ahead and cover all this lead up. We get it covered all up. Okay. And now we're going to take our smooth jaw needle nose pliers and we're going to flatten everything out. Okay. So now we're going to take our thread and run it to the back. First of all, there's a little area there that I'm going to fill in with some thread to try to help taper this body out a little bit better. Okay, that looks a lot better. The way the lead smashed, it didn't give me a very smooth transition there. So now I'm going to take just a little bit of the dubbing and put a little bit there we go, just a little bit. I want to create this little ball for our biots to go. So now I'm going to grab 2 of the brown goose biots. And we're going to tie one on my side. Get the length about half the shank length long. We'll take the other one, tie it in on the other side, and make sure my lengths look the same, and they do. Go ahead and bury it into the dubbing. We'll come in, clip our tag ends, and now we're going to put in our abdomen material, which is a medium D-rib, but the color is tan. You'll see why I like the tan on this, because I like to get that variation from the bottom to the top that most stones have. The brown, you have a hard time doing that, but this tan, by the time you get some marker on top, gives you that look. And that's why I'm also using this light brown thread it helps us achieve the variation in color. So now we're just going to come in here and we're just going to build up a little bit of a taper. So we're going to build just a little bit of a taper here. Now this is a size 10, so this is a fairly good size. So I've got a little more thread work to do here. Alright, so now that I've got that, I'm going to come in one more time. We're going to flatten it all out again. And then we're just going to grab the Sharpie, the brown Sharpie. And all I'm going to do is hit the top. I think it's about time for a new Sharpie. Okay. Just a spot. Now then, as you can see, leaves the bottom nice and light. Now again, we're going to take just a light layer of the super glue. And then we're going to take and stretch our D-rib and just slowly wrap it forward. I got something on it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this forward. And this is going to help us form a nice tapered body. Oh, that wasn't smart. So we're going to have to rewrap it real quick. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. Go ahead and tie that off. Now we'll tie in our scud back, which the scud back I'm using on this one is from Wapsi, and it's a sow scud, and they call it brownstone, and it's 1/8 of an inch. Okay, I did have a cut piece in here. Oh, there it is. So now we're going to take a piece of the scud back. We'll tie that in, run it back to about the 50% point. Okay, now we're going to tie our legs in, and our legs are a small barred sexy floss from MFC. And the copper brown. So I'm going to grab 2 of the legs. And again, like we did on the golden, we're going to throw the knot. We'll tie it in on my side. Okay, I don't like the way that one's set. There we go. There we go, that looks better. Come in and clip off our excess in the front. Now we'll take the other side. Throw our knot in it. Snug it up nice and tight. Line up our knots. Okay. And then we'll come in and clip that section off. Now the dubbing I found for this was it's a Dave Whitlock SLF pattern bends, and this is called Brownstone. And then I mix in some brown UV ice stub. So we'll mix in a little bit of the brown UV ice stub. So we're going to dub up the first section. Just a little bit more dubbing. That should be just about it. Just one more little. There we go, like that. Now again, we're going to just take the brown Sharpie and just hit the top of it to darken it up just a little bit. We're going to pull our scud back over. We'll fold it back, and we're going to bury it tight right into the first ball. And now we're going to get some more legs, and we're going to tie a set on my side, and it's the same leg material. And then we're going to take, that one's got a little bit of a curvature to it, so we're going to go cut a new one. I found those ones with the curvatures can be kind of a pain, and I don't like the way they end up looking. So we're going to take and tie that one in on the far side. Okay, so we got that ready. So now again, we're going to grab some more of the dubbing. Get some more of the dubbing here. Alright. And now we're going to go ahead and wrap this. Come into the ball nice and tight. Come in front of the legs. Now I just need just a little bit more. Okay, got that. Now we're going to take the marker again. Just darken this. Pull the scud back forward. And try to keep it not binding that leg down. Bury that nice and tight. One more wrap should really secure it. Come in. Clip off the excess scud back. And now I'm just going to take just a hair of the dubbing, just a hair bit. And then we'll fill in this little area right there. Okay, we'll just throw a quick whip finish. Now what I'm going to do, clip my thread, and then we're going to take the brown Sharpie, and I just want to darken that area up right there. Grab a head cement. Put a drop of head cement on it. And we'll come give our legs a trimming. Give it a little trim here. And okay, and there we have it. The new brown D-rib golden stone.